Hello, I am Ellie Moser. After processing Chromebooks and books in Destiny at my base site, Westwood Hills Elementary, I have created a step-by-step video on the process. First, I'll show you the process for Chromebook entry. After logging into Destiny, click Catalog, then Add Title. I've highlighted those options by a pink oval. Next, use the Find drop-down menu to select Equipment. Change the second drop-down menu to Title. Then type in the search box HP Chromebook. In step 3, we search the results and select the correct HP Chromebook to match the item in hand. In this case, we are looking for HP Chromebook 14 G7. Click on the title. After we've verified that this title matches the item in hand, we click Add Copies on the right menu. And finally, fill in each field appropriately. For this type of entry, it's best to add each Chromebook one at a time so that the description, highlighted here by a green oval, can include the individual Chromebook's serial number. Also, we added the number 9-1. This tells us that this Chromebook will be stored on cart 9 and it will be computer 1 on the cart. Also note that in this example, the serial number is also used for the call number. Once all the information is correctly entered, click Save Copies on the right. After saving this entry, the process starts over with the next Chromebook. Now we can review the process to add new books into Destiny and how to prepare them for student checkout. This process is very similar to adding a Chromebook. Once again, we click on Catalog and then Add Title. There are so many ways to search for a specific title, but the easiest and most accurate way to do so is to search by scanning the ISBN barcode. To do this, select Books in the first drop-down menu and ISBN in the second drop-down menu. Scan the ISBN. After searching under ISBN, the results will populate. If there's a house icon option, it's best to choose that. The house notates that there is already a local record for this title. Choosing this option will ensure that there is only one title entry for all the copies of this book. If you have multiple entries, it's not as quick to determine how many copies of a title are owned by the local library system or district. If there's not a house icon option, then using the A+ icon will provide a record from Alliance Plus database. And if there's not a house or an A+ icon, you may see a lightning bolt icon to notate Z sources. These are records held by host libraries that require a special access. Since we searched under ISBN, the results are fewer and more accurate. If the search is completed under the book title or another search criteria, there will be more results and you must look carefully at each entry to select the correct one. After choosing that first entry with the house icon, we'll verify that all the information is correct and then we'll click Add Copies. Next, it's time to fill in each field. If I had multiple copies of this book, I could have added them at the same time just by adjusting the number of copies, and Destiny will assign each copy its own barcode. For the barcode option, it is important to follow the district guidelines. In Waynesboro School District, each library has specific barcode ranges to use. For example, Westwood, the school where I am at, only uses barcodes that start with a 5. Another school uses only barcodes that start with 6. Next, we form out the call number according to local library shelving methods. In this example, we use GN for graphic novel and SUT for the first 3 letters of the author's last name. We'll add any other necessary information, such as sublocation, which I've done here with graphic novels. Some libraries also like to use vendor or funding source. Once all the information is entered correctly, we click Save Copies. After clicking Save Copies, a notice will be at the top of the page notating the barcode that was just added. It then will give us a summary of the copies at the local school library and a summary of copies at other libraries within your district. Now that the books are in the catalog, it's time to get the books ready for student checkout. First, we'll run a report in Destiny for newly added barcodes. There are several different options on how to build a report. You can specify the barcode range or barcode list, but I like to adjust the report by the time and date range. Based on local library standards, you can adjust what needs to be printed on the barcode label as well. At Westwood, they use the site name, title, author, and call number on the barcode. When the options are correctly adjusted, click Run Report. This report will produce a link to a PDF file, which then you will be able to print on labels. Depending on the school library or librarian's preference, this step may look different or be omitted. At Westwood, however, the plastic book cover is added over the dust jacket. Then the barcode is added to the back of the book above the ISBN barcode and secured with tape. It's wise not to cover the ISBN number as we might need it again at a later time. Again, barcode placement might be different at other school libraries based on their standards. Now we add spine labels. Spine labels can be printed from Destiny or with a label maker or by creating your own. At Westwood, labels are printed using a Word doc with a 1x1 inch label that were gifted to the librarian. After printing the label, it is wrapped around the spine and secured with book tape. Finally, use a school library specific stamp for the inside, front, and back cover. Some libraries also use a designated page number to stamp, but Westwood does not. For this project, I entered the following books into Destiny. The best part of adding new books to a library will always be the excitement on the students' faces and seeing them dig into a new book.